In this video we will learn about the average and marginal cost curves both in the short run and the long run. So let's get started. We have the average cost and the marginal cost curves here, and you can see the average cost curve has a U-shaped formation, whereas the MC curve is also U-shaped, but we take more of its latter part as compared to the former part. This is the minimum level of marginal cost, and it cuts the average cost from below, and the point where it cuts the average cost from below is the minimum point of average cost. As you can see, this is the minimum level of the average cost curve. Remaining points, they are higher than this, so we get a certain output level which is minimizing the average cost, which is one of the desirable points that we have in our analysis of the firm. So this can lead to profit maximization when we consider the other variables as well. We shall see this in some upcoming diagrams. So the short run cost functions, they are drawn in a way that they have a physical capacity ceiling, because in the short run definitely the outcome cannot be unlimited, and there is a certain limit on that. There is a cap on it. As you can see, this is the maximum level of output that the firm can produce in the short run. It cannot surpass this level. After this level, you can see this dotted line is showing that upper cap. After this level, the average and the other costs, they will become vertical. They will not exceed this level. So the cost curves, they become vertical, and they cannot be present in the part after this, because there is a certain capacity of the firm in the short run. So the curves, they have kept their formation, that is marginal cost is having the same formation, the average cost is having the same formation. Now we have written it as average total cost, because we have decomposed it into its two parts, that is average variable cost and the average fixed cost. The area in between, that is this area, that is ATC minimum and AVC minimum, is the average fixed cost, and the remaining part here is the average variable cost. So now we talk about the long run and the short run cost curves and their relations. We have understood the short run average cost curves. We have just plotted them. Now we have taken two of them, that is SRAC1 and SRAC2, and we have taken their lowest points and we have joined them. As you can see, it's joined here, these 2 points, and there can be other points as well. So it gives us the long run average cost curve, because the long run is actually composed of some short runs. So the initial level was Q1, this was the output, and this was the level of average cost. But when there was another time period, then the outcome, it increased, that is the output, it was allowed to increase, and due to that the average cost, it declined from AC1 to AC2. AC2 is desirable because it is lower than the 2 points that we have, and it is possible in the long run because of the greater ability for the variability of the factors of production, because all of the factors of production are variable, and we have a greater set of possibilities to vary them and to decrease the average cost to its minimum possible level. And AC2 definitely is superior to AC1, because AC2 is lower and we want to minimize the cost. It is possible in the long run, and when we look at the long run average cost curve, it is flatter and it is definitely elongated horizontally. As you can see, it is quite elongated, as if we have stretched it from the sides, and it is also, in other words, flatter as compared to these short run average cost curves that are having greater curvature. So this is how the cost curves, they can be understood in short run and in the long run, and how we can use them to find the minimum level of the average cost function that leads to the profit maximization. Thank you.